Hey YouTube, VidHead85 here. I was talking with a Facebook friend from Minnesota, who is hopeful about Amendment 1 being rejected, and he's also voting against the voter ID law out there. And he told me, that he'd been hearing a lot of vitriol in Minnesota regarding the marriage ban coming up, or the constitutional marriage ban rather, because they have a statutory one just like North Carolina did and still does. And they have an amendment on the ballot to their constitution that will prohibit recognition of gay and lesbian couples as married. And he was saying, I keep hearing from, like all these people, it's an abomination. But what they don't realize is that they are talking about something that is so, that describes me, that describes a part of me, a vital part, which it doesn't affect his ability to contribute to society. But he was saying that, that they always make it about who I go to bed with. They always make it about, me being gay, and that I should be able to get fired, that I should be able to be denied adoption rights, that I should be able to be denied anything and everything that would constitute an ordinary civic life. And, he says, how can it be an abomination when I've known ever since I was 2? Well, not 2, but he said but he's known forever. How can this be so bad when I've known ever since, before I even knew anything about sex, I knew that I was gay. And me personally, I knew when I was 7. I think I even knew way before that, to be honest with you. But that points me in the direction of one experience that a friend of mine had. Grandma Kitty, Grandma Cheryl, and Brian went up to Brian Ball of Stonewall Democrats. He's the current president now. They went up to Albany to see the vote happen for marriage equality, and they said that when they got off of the elevator onto the floor where the Assembly and the Senate meet or whatever, crowding through the halls were just so many people, it was stifling. It's basically they were packing sardines in that whole place. And what happened was, she said that you just felt it, as you were going up the elevator, you just felt it. You just started feeling that pit in your stomach. And then when she said she got out, they got out, and they had to, hold each other's hands at points, and then they got separated from each other at one point when they had to scoot sideways to get past these 4 guys that were lined up making a wall. And no matter what, you had to kind of scooch sideways to get through them. And there's one guy there, he would rubble up spittle in his mouth, and he would say, homosexuality is an abomination, and he would spit on you as he said that. And Grandma Kitty got separated from Grandma Cheryl, and Brian was off somewhere because they had to get to everybody that they were with. And what happened was, Grandma Kitty said that she had never felt so alone and so forsaken, and that she said, in that moment she realized that that's how a gay kid can take their life. That's how, and not only just a gay kid, but that's how a person, can take their lives. But as we're talking about gay rights issues at this point, that's mainly what I likened it to, because of the fact that, or what I said, because of the fact that it's just, I don't understand why someone would choose to say, choose to be like, I'm going to be gay. I'm not going to be able to get married legally in my state. I'm not going to be able to adopt in a handful of them. And everybody's going to hate me, and I got to keep quiet. I can't have any family photos up. And then even if I don't, they're going to ask about me. They're going to ask about what I did over the weekend or whatever. So I'm going to have to be cautious about everything I say. Why would you choose that? I want to know, why would any straight person believe that someone would choose that for themselves? I never would. Some people, And I can understand why they say it, but if there were a straight pill, I'm pretty sure many people would take it. But then again, I wouldn't be the same person I am now, because the struggle helped me grow. And there's no way I would have grown that easily without the struggle. But this is something that, like, I just can't, like, I can understand it only from a heartless bastard's point of view. Because deep down inside, no matter what Nam or any of those anti-gay crusaders say, they want to kill gay people. They just don't want to come out and say it because it's not politically expedient to say so. That's all it is. Like, they want to hurt. It's a bare desire to harm, and that's all they want. All they want to do is assert a moral superiority over someone else that is not theirs to claim. I know many people that believe that marriage is between a man and a woman. That's your right to believe it. But it's also my right my civil rights shouldn't be abridged because of someone else's belief solely. It has to make sense when it's applied to other people. You know, like, if two men can't have a baby but an infertile straight couple can't, but yet you call theirs a marriage but not mine, in the legal definition of the term, because we're arguing a legal term. We're not arguing a spiritual term, because there are many people couples that will get married in the churches. But, you know, I believe that nobody has a choice over their sexuality. They just know. And that's it. So, I'll see you later, YouTube. You have a great day.